ZNS Total Sports is brought to you by 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. Collegiate swimmer Joanna Evans shattering 2 school records during the Texas Invitational, which finished up over the weekend. Competing in her home pool, the Bahamian Olympian crushed the 32-year-old record in the 60 and 50-yard freestyle. She turned in a time of 15 minutes, 51.74 seconds. That was also a new Big 12 record. The Longhorns' 25-year-old 500-yard record that fell as well. Evans touched the wall there, 4:35.05. She spoke a bit about the conversation she had with her coach heading into the meet.
I was like, I don't know what your plan was, but my plan is to kind of just go for it, and if I die, like, I don't have anything to lose. And she's like, that is a great plan, just kind of go for it, and if you die, we kind of know like what to work for, because if you don't go up fast enough and you have too much at the end, you don't know how much you can push in the future. So it's just kind of like a go for it and see what happens type of thing. It's just kind of nice to see that in December that's where it can be. I mean, obviously it's my best time.
What a final round for Ricky Fowler as he won the Hero World Challenge at the Albany Golf Course yesterday. Fowler shot an 11 under 61 to set a new course and tournament record. He finished at 18 under. That was 4 shots better than Charlie Hoffman, who finished up in second. Tournament host Tiger Woods finishing a tie for 9th at 8 under par.
When I was trying to make my comeback, one of the guys who kept blowing on my phone was this guy right here, Rick. And say, come on, let's get out there and play. Come on, let's go play. And I probably wouldn't be in this position without his friendship and the things that we were able to do at home. He came out here and put on an absolute clinic today. I hope you guys all enjoyed it, because that's a once-in-a-lifetime round.
Prime Minister Dr. the Honorable Hubert Minnis among the dignitaries on hand for the closing out of the World Challenge. The nation's chief posed for pictures with the tournament champion, and the golfers weren't the only ones signing autographs, as the PM signed a few as well. Sports Minister the Honorable Michael Pintard also took part in the closing.
Well, first let me congratulate Albany and of course the Tiger Woods Foundation for putting on an incredible event. As many Bahamians are beginning to learn, Albany is fully integrated into sports tourism, and golf is but one of several areas of sports that they're concentrating on. And so we're excited about the potential for partnership going forward.
On the heels of the Hero World Challenge will be the Bahamas Bowl that's set for December 22nd at the Thomas A. Robinson National Stadium. That pits Ohio up against UAB. That pretty much closes out sports tourism for 2017, and then it's straight into plans for the new year.
We had an opportunity to spend time with the owner of one of the NFL team and a number of corporate partners, again, informally having discussions about the way forward for investments in general, but sports investment in particular. Very, very fruitful interaction. So in 2018, we fully expect to announce a number of public-private partnerships that will do several things. One is to build out a number of the facilities that we are committed to building out. 2, populating the schedule for the various facilities, because the present facilities are underutilized. And if we are going to be able to justify the spending, and it is a significant spending by the Bahamian people, then we have to populate the calendar with a number of events.
Baseball players of all ages and levels still waiting for the new Andre Rogers Stadium to be completed. For Anthony Seymour, who ended the 2017 season with the Florida Fire Frogs, the lack of facilities here at home is really becoming a hindrance.
They break down the baseball stadium for track stadium, you know, like, I just feel as though baseball ain't really, I mean, not to say a hot topic, but baseball ain't really on their minds when you have at least 20-something professional baseball players in the United States trying to make it to the major leagues, and we can't even come home to say, well, let me come home, let me work out. Like, you know what it is to work out in your own country, and that's why I ain't really home now, because I have to work out and stuff, and we don't have the facilities and none of that stuff. I've been to the groundbreaking like 3 years ago, and ain't nothing happened yet. I mean, structure's up, but it's like when they can finish, you know.
The government secondary school's basketball season is underway. The Doris Johnson Mystic Marlins and Anatole Rogers Timberwolves senior boys both looking to make some noise.
We have a good call, guys. You know, like I said, we just have to execute. You know, once we execute it, we definitely show the true strength of our team. But from 1 to 15, I think we are very, very strong. You know, we're confident. We know what we have to do. So at the end of the day, like I say, execution is going to be key.
I think this team is actually better than last year's team. I think last year we were centered around one player, and everybody pretty much stood around and watched what he was going to do. He was a pretty awesome player. But this year we've been forced to have everybody be able to specialize and do a little bit of everything. Remaining of the teams on our schedule, we have to learn how to be poised and to play under control and know what the situation is. No matter what the score is, you can't win in the first, second, or third quarter. It's all won in the last 3 minutes of every basketball game.
On the junior boys side, the D.W. Davis Royals, always a power, while the H. Nash Lions, they also look to be in the mix.
Right now, this program is the only winning chess champions in our league. It's about trying to prepare these guys in the classroom, try to prepare them spiritually, and also try to get these guys to play at the next level.
We have to improve on quickness, squad awareness. As I said, they basically don't have the experience in terms of moving and anticipating where passes are going. And that comes with experience in playing more games.
Equestrian is not that big of a sport here in the Bahamas, but young riders are taking advantage of the limited opportunities. The last show for the year took place over the weekend at Goodfellow Farms. Jaden Morris rode on Lucky Star.
It's really good. He was a bit tired because he was ridden before by Cairo, but overall I just love him so much and he tried so hard. You really can't force your horse to be energetic. It's like if you just ran 5 miles, you're not going to have this extra boost of energy. You just try to help make the ride easier for your horse, and really if they're not up to it, then you can't force them to do it.
That will do it for sports. Stay tuned. The Bahamas Tonight comes back after the break.